that. Eating with the fat guy.
Chipotle.
Welcome back to another Fat Guy Food Review. Just a quick disclosure here. The camera person might start coughing because they're getting over a cold, so it is what it is. As you can see, this awesome banner behind me that the Angry Dad, B to the Fourth Power, go check out his podcast, made for me. I mean, that is badass. And go check out my podcast, too, obviously, Paranormal Pactivity Podcast. It's right there. Look, Spotify. You can get me on iHeart, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher. I think that's Cashbox. I don't remember. That's a new one. Spreaker. Yeah. Follow me. Anyway, so Fat Guy Food Review. So, Jack in the Box brought in these mini tacos. There's two different ones. There's a standard one and then a loaded one, which is basically has some cheese, I think, and some chives on it. Also, I brought in the brother-in-law here, Angelo, to help me with these. There's also a creamy avocado lime sauce. Now, first off, there's supposed to be 15 mini tacos in these, right? I haven't even opened them up yet. 15. What's 15 plus 15? 30. 30 effing mini tacos. One sauce. I mean, at least give me one sauce for each one. There should be at least two, I think, for each one of these. But at least give me one for each. I mean, that doesn't make no sense.
No.
So, of course, just this particular Jack in the Box is a little bunch. It could be a bunch of DTDs. They also try to hand me a bunch of stuff that wasn't even mine. I probably could have just took off with it, but I'm at least honest. So,
Like the last time when we went to McDonald's.
yeah, them DTDs. So, you want to start with the regular or the loaded?
I'll start with the regular, then we'll go
We'll
with
go
the
to
loaded.
loaded?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go. As I open this, here you go. Check out those little mini tacos. You want to focus in on that a little bit. So my thing is, we wanted to get to this really quick. We got through the drive-thru, got them back here. I want these to be crispy. So I'll let you grab yours.
I'll grab two. There we go.
All right, so we're gonna try it with, or I should say, without this creamy avocado lime sauce, and then we're gonna try one with. So I'm gonna open this up, and it looks like crap, like a grayish color. I was looking for more of a green. Look at that.
Yeah. Looks like vomit.
It does smell avocado and limey though,
Yeah, I definitely smell the avocado.
but looks like banana baby food, Gerber, which I personally love, but
With a hint of lime.
with the hint of lime. All right, so I'm gonna grab my first one, and it is crispy. Where the meat is supposed to be or is a little soft, but that's to go figure, right? I mean, it's a taco. It's gonna be greasy, so we're gonna go for the first bite here.
No touching tacos?
Oh,
I'll pass now.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it actually is. I mean, I've had the kind that you can just throw in the oven and bake, and 7-Eleven kind, but for this, I like the meat is actually, not moist. It doesn't have like that dry taste like take-home bake kind.
And it's a nice season too.
Yeah, exactly.
And the fact that there's a nice crunch to it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna try it with the. All right, here we go. Now we can do the taco touch, like a scissoring tacos. All right, here we go.
I can really taste the lime. The lime was the first thing that kicked in when I took that bite. It was actually pretty good, actually.
And it's not that bad.
Actually, I'm starting to get a little spicy aftertaste after that too, which is actually really good.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks that they
Only give us one sauce.
exactly because
You can dip some more here.
I would demolish this whole sauce with probably like 2 or 3 tacos.
Now, personally, yeah, the sauce is good. But if, say, for some reason they forgot to add it, it's not necessary. It's not like Oh man, you have to have the sauce with the tacos. It is a plus. It definitely is because, like you were saying, the lime hits you right away. It's not very appealing to look at, but the lime sauce hits you, or the flavor hits you right away, and then a little bit of heat comes in after. So then that's very nice. So let's try these loaded, which is basically the same thing,
Oh wow.
except for they shitted lettuce and salsa all over them. That does not look very appealing. So basically,
It looks like one of the regular tacos fell apart and they just threw it all together in a
yeah,
box.
yeah. Okay, so there is cheese though. Also, I'll go ahead and grab yours. I guess I'll grab a little bit of lettuce to throw on here, but you can tell there's a little bit of cheese on there. Like, well, here I'll show this again. Yeah, like you said, it looks like one of the regular size, like a monster taco who came over after a night of drinking and just puked up its lettuce and salsa right into his children of mini tacos. What a great father. So here we go. Or mother.
Pretty much just tastes like a mini version of a monster taco.
So the difference between these two, besides all the lettuce, the dead lettuce apparently, and there's some cheese and the salsa, these are $1 more, which isn't that bad to get the extra stuff. But I do notice, like this one here, with all the extra cheese, it's making it a little soggy. So you grab another one so we can do the. All right. Ooh, this one's hot. Here, grab your. Well, the nacho cheese would burn me.
Alrighty.
All right. There you go. The cheese is nice, but it's making it a little bit soggy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I almost feel like you could get the lime sauce, get like a little bit of salsa. You could take a regular one and just kind of dip it in between, and it'd be a lot better because
At least it's fresh.
It's fresh,
Just,
it's not gonna be
marinating and melted cheese getting soggy and stuff.
yeah, because like the ones on the outside still crispy. These in the middle, of course, because it's not evenly distributed here,
Yeah.
are getting soggy and losing it, not losing the crunch. But it's good. The nacho cheese is good. Don't get me wrong, and a little bit added of the lettuce and the salsa, but
My recommendation, let me see that box, please. My recommendation, I'd say probably after taking like a few off the top layer, I'd probably just take the sauce and just dump it in there and just grab a fork and just eat it like that.
which they do give you a fork.
But I mean, if you just want something that you can actually, I mean, you can still eat this with your hands, but like I said, because it's so soggy and stuff, I would just dump the sauce in there and eat it with a fork. But if you want something that's more like hand friendly, I'll go with the regular ones, and then you can just dip as much as you want.
That's what I was gonna say. I go ahead, you just say it there. I would probably just go with the regular ones, save $1, and come home with some salsa. Everybody usually has salsa. Well, we're Hispanics, so of course we have salsa. And this lime sauce, and I could just go in between and dip. The nacho cheese is nice, but it doesn't add any extra really other than to make the soggy. And that's once again that's something else that you had some melted cheese. I feel like these are just better, and then you can do your own dip.
Yeah.
Better than it just being dumped into the box and then now everything's getting soggy and really it doesn't really add anything much more to it. And they charge you $1 more for that. So, okay, so we'll rate both these out of 5. So what do you want to go with for the loaded mini tacos from Jack in the Box out of 5?
Loaded, I would probably give it a 3. I mean, I like it, but the way how they package it, unless you have a fork or, I mean, if you're taking it home, obviously you got your own forks. But just say if you were stupid and didn't grab a fork and don't have anything because you forgot to wash your dishes, you're gonna be digging into a bunch of soggy tacos, then running to get your hands cleaned after that. But Taste wise, they're good, but I'm only giving it a 3 because if I wanted to like soggy tacos, I would have just gotten a taco salad instead.
No. Would it be a tossed taco salad?
Oh yeah, it would be tossed.
So I'm gonna go with a 3-2. I think that's a good rating for it because the taste is there. The price ain't bad. $4 for 15. That is definitely not bad. It's just the fact that it's all dumped in there, and it's gonna make it soggy. And if say you hit traffic on the way home, or your Jack in the Box ain't that close to where you live, it's definitely gonna be a soggy mess for an extra $1. Is it really worth it? And plus, if they give you, and maybe that's why they only gave us one. Maybe this one was for the dry ones,
Maybe.
or the plain ones, because that one already has all the stuff on it. But I still would like a little bit of that sauce. As far as these ones, I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna give these a 5 out of 5 because they're just the perfect little snack. They're crispy. These are still. Let me see. I'll try to get one from the bottom here. And this is still crispy. It's still good. It's been sitting in the bottom of the box this whole time, whereas the ones on the top here are completely soggy. So you still got these really good, crispy little mini tacos, and this really good sauce. So I would probably make sure they give you more than one sauce though, and just don't go by the color because it's not very appealing looking. But I'm gonna go 5 out of 5 because it's a perfect little snack. And I feel like a challenge is going to happen. Ben, I'm going to challenge you right now, because I know you're going to be watching this. I think we did the 60 McNuggets. I think we need to load up on these and see how many we can do. But besides that, so I'm going to go 5 out of 5 as just a perfect little snack. And the fact that you can just do your own dipping. It's just, if you really want that extra stuff, do it yourself at home, and it's going to be a lot better than it being in the box getting soggy. But what about you?
I do the same thing. I'd give it a 5. I mean, the taste is there. The meat seasoned. It's not soggy. The shell has a good crunch to it. The sauce is an added bonus. Is it necessary? I don't think so, but it's actually a nice touch to have. Yeah, I would definitely go with that versus this, unless you really want to just dig through it with a fork.
Yeah. So there you go. 3 out of 5, 5 out of 5 for both of us. Do you have anything you want to plug for them to follow you or anything?
It's been a while. I need to really get back into it. But if you have, I don't really use Twitch much, but it's pretty much the same username as my, I forget what's the one Microsoft used? Mixer. There you go. That shows how long it's been. Nilo Angelo 420 or YouTube. It's been a while. I need to get back on to doing the electronic stuff. But on YouTube, it's Nilo Angelo 02, and I would like to get in on that taco challenge. Not anytime soon, but I'd say after next week because I got something going on.
Uh-oh. So, here we go. We'll get the taco challenge. You got Nilo Angelo, Angry Dad. We're calling you out, brother! And you got Paranormal Pat over here, okay? Follow the podcast. Go follow us. You know where to follow me on all my other social media. Go check out the other food reviews. And we'll be doing another one soon that we're going to record some ice cream. And so be looking for that soon, too. All right?